See, sometimes the Eisenhower looks nice and calm. Or wait a minute. Maybe you can hear me better now. And sometimes the Eisenhower looks nice and calm. The guy urinating. That's where you walk down to catch the L. Dun dun dun. In the 1990s, that side of the building announced the Bulls. And they won once in a row, once and then twice in a row, and then there was the 3-peat and the 4-peat. And they had those rings. There's an old building. Old for Chicago, because remember, the whole damn thing burned down just over 100 years ago. Clear it is. It's Saturday. It's 7:22. Kind of underneath that. Oh, you can see where the L goes under. There's subways around here, although this doesn't technically count as a subway. The subway is the L goes into the subway into the city. That's just transfer line. There's the Retto. Yeah, you go there, you'll probably be killed by the doctors. The gangbanger hospital. And then we have, what was that, St. John's behind there? There's Austin. The only part that you get off at that gets off on the left there, that's where you hit Oak Park. There you go, another L train going that way. Introducing the Chicagoans, Chicagoites to the city. Another L platform. Oh, that's what that underpass is for. Move to the old L. And then here we have Harlem. And you have the conservatory right over on the left, right by the swimming pool. See, where is it? There's the conservatory up there. And there's the swimming pool over there. You can see it, the high dive. Politics, no religion, just a ride in Chicago. There's the Volvo plant making cars that nobody can afford who live in this area. But yeah, it's Harlem and Austin. Those are the ones that you get off on the left. And then, of course, you got the train, the regular freight. And then here you got this weird kind of triple underpass. And then we get to see where the L ends. The CTA ends over here. That's where all the L's stop and go for refurbishing. And then there's Queen of Heaven Cemetery. See, there's the CTA. sign of the cross 3 times, and then when we cross the river, 3 times again. And that's where Al Capone's buried, and Capone, O'Banion, all the famous gangsters. And then we have the river, so cross myself a few more time. Oh, that's to clean up blood, that white stuff. 17th. Boom, boom, boom. And then I think it's coming up here, that crappy place that they took me to after I twisted my ankle working for UPS. And I said, no, I don't want to go. I can just start work tomorrow. Oh, no, yeah. And then they totally screwed me over. I actually do dig that mural with the crucifix up there. Probably Catholic. Well, it has to be Catholic church. But pretty cool. This is the Eisenhower. It's also called 290 or 294. Nobody who lives here actually calls it that. It's the Eisenhower, the Stevenson, the Dan Ryan. Anybody uses the numbers. It's like, what the hell are you talking about? North Avenue, 1.5 miles. No, I'm not going to North Avenue. I'm not going to Army Trail. I'm not going to Roosevelt, even though half of my life that's where I would take, would be Roosevelt. Mannheim. If you get off on Mannheim, you get the best hot dogs, Gene and Jude's. Oh yeah, Alan Joe's is up there too. There's the place. That's the shitty place that UPS took me to. Not even a real doctor's office. They're the railroad tracks. So you're getting the local detour, or local. There's Mannheim. The local. What is it called? Yeah, see, it says 290. Whatever it's called. Tour. And then you see the Ivy, kind of reminiscent of what's it called? Wrigley Field. And then there's the Target that sits on the county line, that where all the drug deals go down. I found that out the hard way when I was sitting there waiting for somebody, and 6 cop cars pulled up, and where are the drugs at, this and that, and they were so pissed that they didn't find any drugs, and that there was no drug deal going down. And it's kind of funny, when they all pulled up, you saw about 8 cars just speed out of there. I'm like, yeah, you grabbed the one guy and his friend who weren't didn't have any drugs on them, weren't doing a drug deal, and let about 6 meth or heroin or crack addicts go, as well as their dealers. Great job, cops. Great job. Boom, here we're going. Milwaukee, Rockford, Indiana, Aurora. Aurora is where I'm headed to. And behind a dump truck. Some reason I got a little Spanish flea stuck in my head. Better than the girl from Ipanema, that song. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see, Roosevelt, that's where I used to get off many, many moons ago. And see, they built these earthquake-proof things because of the New Madrid fault, because the worst earthquake in in recorded history happened in southern Illinois. Made the Mississippi River flow backwards for 3 weeks and caused the states to change their shapes. That's why there's pieces of Kentucky and Missouri, and that's why the old capital of Illinois is in Missouri, because it screwed everything up. But since we're off of the Eisenhower now, I'll stop. 22nd Cermak Road. Oh yeah, that's another thing. 22nd is Cermak, just like 12th Street is Roosevelt. Also, 22nd happens to be Butterfield as well, which is pretty weird. Tolls. Finally have an I-pass, so I don't care about those. Cash lanes, keep right. Yeah, whatever. You know, I blew the tolls even though I didn't have an I-pass, and never got anything in the mail. But yeah, see how they changed the I-passes. So for all those who are missing Chicago, here we are. Here you go. I know this is Chicagoland area right now, but it should bring some nostalgia back for you. And again, funny how green everything is, seeing that it's negative, it gets negative 26 degrees for 3 months. And there's Rasmussen College. Boom! Aurora, that's where we're going. 88. Although we're not going all the way to Aurora, because I don't live in Aurora anymore. Just like I don't live up on Ashland in Chicago anymore. Ronald Reagan Memorial Tollway. No, nobody calls it that. They call it 88. Kind of an inverse of what I just said. Again, the Ivy. For some reason, people in Chicago love Ivy.